Oh, this is hysterical. I printed this out before I went on the air because I was going to go off on this story today, and we just, got off on a Supreme Court tangent that I haven't quite left. But I see that somebody's calling about it, so let's let the caller set this thing up. Steve in Manhattan, listening on WWRL. Hey, Steve.
How are you?
I am great. You've got the story on this guy in China?
Yes. Chip Starnes. He's a guy who co-owner of Specialty Medical Supplies. Mm-hmm. Makes like glucose monitors all in his own factory, and he's being held hostage by 140 workers. They blocked his entrance, locked him in hostage. I guess Ted Koppel will have his own gig back in Nightline, perhaps. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty interesting. And so basically, he wanted to lay off 30 workers and transfer some of the labor, outsource it to India, Mumbai, India, where it's a little cheaper to manufacture things.
Right.
And it's a huge, and they're demanding severance package.
Right. And this is Chinese workers who have taken their boss hostage. Can you imagine if the American workers at, what was that company that Mitt Romney privatized? And Sensata, that's right. If the American workers of Sensata had taken their boss hostage, their new Chinese boss, I mean, it's incredible. And
so actually, I was in China in '93, and that time was just before the economic boom. There's so much wealth in China, like one of the largest markets for supercars, and it's like it's crazy over there. And it's like there's so much poverty, so much pollution. They just dump everything. The ocean's filled with plastic, pellets they make all the plastic they make like iPhones goes into the ocean, Pacific Ocean, and all the fish are contaminated because all that manufacturing. Apparently, we just shift all the manufacturing to China. We didn't do anything about the environment. And all this stuff is going into the ocean and going even in the air and traveling to jet streams and affecting the health of Americans even.
Yeah, no, we get soot from Chinese power plants. You're right, but here the incredible irony of this, Steve, and you pointed it out, is that these Chinese workers. This is an American boss, so this presumably are jobs that would have been American jobs if we still had tariffs, because he wouldn't, be able to manufacture overseas more cheaply than here in the United States. But because we don't have tariffs and functionally really haven't had them since the Reagan administration, he just decided to go to China because the labor was cheaper there. And then after a couple of years in China, he decided to move his office to India because the labor was even cheaper there. And the Chinese workers said, "Oh no, you don't," and they've got him locked in his office. And and in fact, here's he said reporter CBS News. Got close enough to the building that they could stick a microphone up by the window, and he said, "They're kind of holding me in a cage like an animal." Starnes shouted from behind a window to a reporter. And then the reporter said, "Well, why don't can I help you escape? You want to make a run for it?" And he said, "It would probably be the wrong impression to give at this point in time. But I deserve the right to go back to my hotel room. I deserve to come back, and we can address these things professionally. This is not how it's done." All right. I just find it so incredibly ironic. Steve, thanks for calling and pointing that out.